Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to my past videos. I really appreciate all of the kind words and the support. Today's video, I will be giving you my 5 tips. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tips on natural hair growth. And these are tips that I have just found that have worked for my natural hair journey. I would say that, you know, it hasn't been an easy journey, but I'm very proud of the results that I have gained. And just for a disclaimer, these are my tips, not to be compared to anyone else's, or not to say that this would be the holy grail of how you should go about growing long natural hair. But these are just some things that I found that work for me. My first tip, I feel, is the most important tip of all tips that are going to be given here in this video. The first tip is that it is so important that we all realize that genetics plays the most important role in hair growth. I mean, it's something that you can't bypass when trying to figure out, well, why is my hair not growing at this rate, or why is it growing it so fast, or why is it taking so long? It all goes back to your genetics. So keep that in mind when you begin, or if you are on your natural hair journey, that genetics is gonna be the common denominator. Tip is something that I've found that has really, you know, been instrumental in the results that I find myself gaining. That would be me developing and you developing a sound routine of washing, conditioning, and deep conditioning your hair. And of the 3 for this second tip, I feel like deep conditioning is a vital part of the whole process. I have found that I have been able to retain so much length just by incorporating a deep conditioner into my routine. I made it a point. It took me a while. I was trying to figure some things out, wondering why this wasn't working for me, or why my hair was doing something. It was breaking and things like that. Trying to figure out what it was that I wasn't doing. And in the beginning, all I simply was doing, I was just washing and conditioning my hair. And so I thought to myself, and of course after getting some insight from other YouTubers, that maybe I should incorporate a deep conditioner into my, you know, little routine. And I'm telling you, the results have been amazing. Deep conditioning is something that I could not just X out. If there was 3 things that I could not live without, that one thing would be my deep conditioner. It is very important to have a deep conditioner in your routine. I mean, whether you're doing it every 2 weeks or once a week, whatever works for you, incorporate that deep conditioner in it, and I promise you that number 3 is also something that I found that was vital in order for me to be able to retain length. Moisturizing my hair. I'm telling you, my type of hair, it just requires, I feel like natural hair in general requires a lot more moisture. And with my hair type, I found that I could not go, let's say, a week without moisturizing my hair. I found that I needed to moisturize my hair daily. Now, this may be optional for a few of you or some of you, depending on your hair type, but I found that for me, moisturizing my hair was very beneficial. To moisturize it daily, it would be very beneficial to me. And like I said, it not only helps with me being able to retain length, but it just, the texture, the feel of my hair, I noticed that it felt so much better. And your moisturizer can come in many forms. One I love to use, it's basically just a little concoction that I mix up, and I always have some type of leave-in conditioner, water, and some type of oil that I combine together, and I make sure that I shake it up before I actually apply it to my hair. I put it in a spray bottle, and I just apply that nightly, especially if I'm doing things like twist outs and braid outs. It's very convenient for me to just go and get that spray bottle and just saturate my hair very well and retwist it back up or braid it back up. Moisture is very important to natural hair due to the way that the strand is constructed. It's very different from relaxed hair, so you need to make sure that you are moisturizing, whether it be daily, whether it be every other day or every 2 days. Just figure out again what's going to work best for your hair type. My hair type may not be the same as someone else's, and yours may not require, you know, you having to moisturize it daily. So yes, moisturizing your hair is very essential and it's very key if you want to see results as far as length, retaining length is concerned. Number 4, basically it's something that is going to vary from different opinions on how often you should do it, but I feel like it's still a vital part of, you know, your natural hair growth, and that would be trimming your hair. I trim my hair every 3 months, and I still am able to notice the length. Even though I'm trimming it every 3 months, I still notice a difference in my hair length each time that I go for a trim. And I'm just saying this for me, I have noticed a difference. For the most part, you know, natural hair, it tangles a lot. You get these single strand knots, and split ends are just, oh my gosh, they're like a nightmare. And so incorporating some type of trim routine into your natural hair regimen, I feel would be very beneficial. I feel that it's very beneficial. This is something again that I do every 3 months. You may not have to do it as often, or you may want to do it a little more than what I do. But trims, I'm telling you, ridding your hair of the dead, unnecessary ends is, I mean, it's a life changer as it pertains to your natural hair. You're gonna see results. Don't hold on to the raggedy ends only because it's giving you a few more inches. I'm telling you, in the long run, it's not gonna benefit you. The worst case scenario is the hair splitting all the way up the shaft and it actually falling out. And trust me, you do not want that. So if you're not doing it, I encourage you all to incorporate some type of routine of trimming your hair, and you will, again, you're gonna reap the benefits of it. I promise you, you are going to. Number 5, this is like, I found it hard for me to stick to, because I'm the type of person, I like change. I like changing up my hair, changing up my clothes. I just love change. And when it comes to my hair, it's like I might see something and want to try it. But I'm going to tell you this. When dealing with your natural hair, it is so important to have some type of protective style on your hair. Right now, I actually have a protective style, it being a sew-in. Protective styling is very important. It gives you a chance to give your head a rest. Constantly manipulating your hair into different styles and pulling it and doing this and that to it weighs on the hair over time. So it's very good to just give your hair a break and just let it be. Whether you want to do a sew-in, maybe throw on a wig, put some braids in your hair, some twists or something like that. Allowing your hair to just be itself for a while is very beneficial as well. I know for me, like I said, I do like to change it up a little bit, but I have noticed that my hair, it has the time to actually grow when I'm not constantly in it. So I would say that try a protective style. And you may be like me and you want to change it up, but if you can at least leave it in for maybe 2 weeks at a time and then wash it out and give it a break and then go another week and try something different, I'm telling you, you're going to see, again, natural hair growth results. Just leaving it alone, allowing it to be, is going to be very beneficial to your hair growing. All of that unnecessary combing and manipulating it will be X'd out because you're allowing your hair to just, you know, do its thing. So those are my 5 tips for natural hair growth. I hope that if you can't take all of the tips in, that maybe one will be beneficial to you. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys again in my next one. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.